I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
In 1977, George Lucas formed a legacy.
The Force is with me, and I am with the Force.
Inspired by mythology, his saga has become a passion for many.
Feel the Force around you.
His legend has become our story.
It's true. All of it.
One of resistance.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
Rebellion.
Rebellion is built on hope.
And redemption.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is Star Wars Reactions.
Remember, the Force will be with you, always.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Saga World Report for June 20th, 2025. I am your host this week, Aaron Harris. We haven't done one of these in a while with the hiatus and all, so let's get the ball rolling and see what we can do today. So David, of course, never joins me on the Saga World Reports. He's actually out in San Diego enjoying the Padres Star Wars Weekends games. So have fun, David. But let's take a look at what's going on right now. Now, we know we just ended Andor recently, and there's not a lot to look forward to. There's a lot to look forward to in Star Wars, but it's all a good ways away. The only project currently announced for the rest of 2025 is coming out in October, which is the third season of Star Wars Visions. So, I mean, that'll be fun to enjoy. I know a lot of people like the anime shows, so we'll have fun with that when it comes out. After that, everything in 2026 and 2027 and so forth after that. Next year, Mando and Grogu movie and the Maul Shadow series. I mean, that's going to be, all those are looking forward to. So who knows, they may sneak something else in. So yeah, so we got some playtime to deal with between now and then. So we'll see what happens. As for your releases when it comes to filling your time in between with books and comics and stuff like that, there is plenty going on in the publishing world. This week that we're in now, of course, a few days ago on June 17th, the final adult novel from the High Republic era was released, Trials of the Jedi by Charles Soule. You can pick that up wherever you get books. Also, if you're like the visual guides, the visual guide for The Acolyte was released on the 17th as well. The first issue of the new Marvel comic Dr. Aphra was just released on the 18th. And of course, from there in the future, we have the 5th issue of The Legacy of Vader releasing on June 25th. Then after that, that's it for the month of June. Everything goes into July after that, which there are plenty of releases in July as well to look forward to. So we will discuss those more closer we get to July. So just make sure you get your stuff in. So yeah, a lot of good things happening, a lot of good things going on. So you can still get your Star Wars fill. I know for me during the hiatus, I told in the last episode we explained everything that happened, the reasons why we took the hiatus, but like I wasn't really focusing a lot on Star Wars during the hiatus, but I was having fun with Star Wars during the hiatus. Like we mentioned, we talked about watching Star Wars as a fan instead of a podcaster for the first time with Andor season 2. It's the first time we've done that in a long time. So, but as a fan, got to do a few things. I grabbed a couple action figures. I've been picking up some packs of the unlimited Lightspeed variation of the Star Wars Unlimited game. Those cards are gorgeous. But I've been trying to do I found myself very into card collecting, trying to grab packs of trading cards, which are impossible to find nowadays for Star Wars. But the good news is, coming up in July, being released on July 21st of 2025, Topps Chrome Star Wars Edition 2025 is being released. So if you like trading cards, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. We can go out and buy some, get some ordered. Some places still have already done their pre-orders. I don't know if anybody's still doing pre-orders or not, because those pretty much started pre-orders back in May. But if you can find them, get them while you can, because these things tend to sell out quickly. I know I got a bunch of penny sleeves and ready to go. So I had some penny sleeves and top loaders ready to go for when I get my hands on some Topps Chrome 2025. And it's going to be fun to see where we go. But with Star Wars, I mean, there wasn't a lot going on right now in the world of Star Wars. I know they're doing a lot of hype right now for Andor when it comes to trying to get it hyped up for the Emmys and getting stuff going on there. It's just a lot of fun. Now, one thing I do want to let you know too, that is coming up, that David and I have not talked about on the air because we only did the last episode, which we were coming back from break. Why is that not pulling up? Don't you love it when technology is giving you a hard time? There it is. But one thing that we are planning on doing this year is being at, like we plan every year, being at Ocala Comic Con coming up in September. 91 days till that happens. But I know you're always saying, oh yeah, y'all always talk about Ocala Comic Con the last couple of years. It's in David's backyard, that's why. But this year, it is probably the heaviest Star Wars that I've seen. And they just added somebody to the list as well. So let's go through this and talk about who all's going to be at Ocala Comic Con and the reason I am so personally excited for this. It's very heavily Star Wars. We're talking from The Mandalorian and from Book of Boba Fett, well, not necessarily, but Mandalorian and Ahsoka. We have Katie Sackhoff is going to be there. Of course, you know her as Bo-Katan, or if you watch Battlestar Galactica, Starbuck. Ray Park is attending, aka Darth Maul from Episode 1, Phantom Menace and Solo. Simon Cassanides from Mando, he played Axis Wolf, excuse me. He'll be there. But then of course Nika Futterman, who was the voice of the Asajj Ventress in Clone Wars and in Bad Batch, she will be there. But what really has got me excited is the mini Rebels reunion they're having. Of course, y'all know I love Rebels. But Ocala Comic Con is going to have Steve Bloom, of course, the voice of Zeb Aurelio's Carabast. He's going to have the mama herself, the Vanessa Marshall, will be there, voice of Harrison Dula. Taylor Gray is going to be there, of course, Ezra Bridger. And they just added to the list, which I had not seen her on the list yet. They've added Tia Sircar, aka Sabine Wren, to the list as well. So that is an awesome lineup. Also, of course, you have Mr. Gary Whitta, who is going to be there. Of course, he is a writer, producer, director. He worked on Rogue One and other projects there, but it's going to be quite the list of Star Wars events happening. Tickets are on sale for Ocala Comic Con now. You can check it out, ocalacomiccon.com, and hopefully you get to see us there. We'll be there with bells and whistles. I'm going to be stoked. I'll probably be running around chasing the Rebels people down to renew acquaintances. I haven't seen a lot of them since Star Wars Weekends ended. Haven't talked to Vanessa since Celebration in Orlando 17. So I'm looking forward to talking to all of them again and visiting and renewing acquaintances. It's going to be a blast. So yeah, make sure if you can are in the area and you can join us there. We'll be there. We'll be having fun. It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to my Rebels reunion there. It's going to be about as close as I could get to a Star Wars Weekends like we used to have back at Hollywood Studios without being at Hollywood Studios. So yeah, check it out. We will be there. And if you can be there, join us. Then, of course, every January we're at Central Florida Comic Con here in Lakeland. We call that one our hometown con. Ocala Comic Con, we might as well call our other hometown con because Central Florida is in my backyard and Ocala is in David's backyard. So it's kind of the backyard Comic Con we got two backyard Comic Cons for us, really. So we would love to see you there. In a nutshell, we'd love to see you there if you can be there. So, well, I think that pretty wraps up news and stuff that we got going on. We will be starting with our reviews of Tales of the Underworld and Andor coming up. I believe we're going to kick off with Tales from the Underworld. We'll kick off with the first arc about Asajj Ventress. Then we will do the arc about Cad Bane before going into Carabast, Andor Season 2. So be on the lookout for those coming out in the future. We will be having a lot of fun with those. So yeah, that is it. So you can, of course, stay on top of all the Star Wars Reactions news via any and all of our social media. We, of course, are on Facebook and X at SW Reactions Pod. We are on Instagram. And I remember all these. I should have wrote these down. I said I was going to do that after last week. We are on Instagram, Threads, Pinterest, Blue Sky, YouTube, and TikTok, all at SW Reactions. Of course, you can email us at swreactions@gmail.com or leave us voicemail at SpeakPipe Star Wars Reactions. Sorry, Carabast. I'm messing this all up. Speakpipe.com/Star Wars Reactions. You can leave us a voicemail there as well. So hoorah, hoorah. I'll make it through this. I will get back into the swing of this and I'll be able to fly through this with no problems one day, I promise. Take 4 months off, you kind of lose your mind. But here we go. So yeah, check us out there. I know our social media has still been a little quiet. I'm trying to figure out the best way to get back into the swing of some of these things. I know we're well past due on the calendar. I'm trying to decide, because we are doing the daily calendar, trying to decide whether or not I want to play catch up and bring y'all up to date with all the calendar pages you've missed, because I do still have them, and bring those back for you, or just to pick up from now going forward. So let me know what you think about that in that regards. If you want to see all the past pages, let me know. I may put out a survey online, get y'all's opinions there. But yeah, I'll start trying to post more on our socials as well as we get into the swing of things more often. We appreciate all the love and support you've given us. We've gotten some great feedback about the last episode we just released, and how we're very grateful for all the love and support you've given us, and supporting us through thick and through thin, and we appreciate each and every one of y'all. So, and of course, how can I do a Star Wars reactions without a Star Wars dad joke of the week, right? Right. You know, you got to have a dad joke of the week. It's not something you can just, skimp out on. We've got to have a dad joke. Dad jokes, they are a staple in my life, and we like staples, we don't like staples, but we do like our dad jokes. So here is this week's Star Wars dad joke of the week. What do you call the ghost of Jango Fett? What do you call the ghost of Jango Fett? A bounty haunter. Get it? Bounty haunt her. Oh God! Even I'll say that one was cheesy, but bounty hunter. Well, my friends, I appreciate each and every one of y'all joining us this week for a brief walk back into our Saga World Report series here on Star Wars Reactions. It is a blast to be back behind the mic again. We will continue to move forward and see what's going on. So till next time, just keep doing great things for each other. Be kind, be supportive. Just keep the kindness flowing. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. You never know what one kind act will do for somebody else. Remember, this is your place for elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
This podcast is not endorsed by the Walt Disney Company or by Lucasfilm Limited. It's intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. The official Star Wars website can be found at www.starwars.com. Star Wars. All names, sounds, and any other Star Wars-related items are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of Disney and the respective trademark and copyright holders. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Star Wars Reactions unless otherwise indicated. Star Wars Reactions. Elegant discussion for a more civilized age.
Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.